'cause my time is now. Give the fire. My time is now. Take me higher. My time is now. My time is now. Oh, my time is I may be slow, get back up, but I'm done yet, haven't had enough. Yeah, look right down. Come on, and wall to the ground, and wall to the ground. But my soul still got the fire, got my heart beating faster. No time to waste, 'cause our time is now.
Good morning. My name is Jody Campbell, and I'm the Director of Nursing Program here at OSUIT. On behalf of the faculty and staff of the Nursing Department, as well as the entire OSUIT community, I want to welcome those of here today and those of you watching us from home, and thank you for joining us for this very special occasion. This day is eagerly anticipated by all of us, but especially by the students who are graduating today and be recognized. We are here to celebrate you. I'd like to start by recognizing some of the many people who made this day possible. As you'll soon hear in the words of our graduates as their dedications are read, getting through nursing school really takes a village. It also takes dedicated nursing faculty who give of themselves their expertise tirelessly in the pursuit of excellence. You will not find a more dedicated group, more passionate, more professional, or more caring than those seated on the stage and those who are not able to be with us here today. I'd like to introduce the outstanding faculty of the OSUIT Nursing Program. Sandy Clark. You will not find a more dedicated group, more passionate, more professional, or more caring than those seated on the stage. Marion McGee. April Taylor. Sandy Clark. Nancy Johnsey. Marion McGee. Catherine Bible. April Taylor. And two faculty members who couldn't be with us today, but I'm confident are watching us online, Tasha Antwine and Brittany Scott. We also have countless clinical adjuncts that have assisted these students throughout their 2 years in the nursing program. We want to give them our thanks as well. And I would be remiss about recognizing the glue who holds our department together, and that's our administrative assistant, Donna Pryor. We also want to thank and recognize all the family and friends of our graduates. You've been there for them, love and support, endless encouragement, listening ears, an occasional kick in the pants, and I'm just guessing here, a little money, little groceries, little laundry, little cooking, little childcare. It's very true that when someone goes to school, the whole family goes to school. I'm sure there are many of you that have heard voices coming out of phones. You'll find yourselves yelling at the TV to sit them up, do all those fun things. You've learned right along with them. We are excited to have you all here with us in person to celebrate this day. We know this would not have been possible without you, so thank you. At this time, we'd like to recognize some student accomplishments. In this class, we have 30 graduates. Of those 38, 21 of them are graduating with an honors distinction. 17 students have earned the cum laude designation with a GPA of 3.0 to 3.49, and 4 of them have earned the magna cum laude designation with a GPA of 3.5 to 3.79. 14 of these graduates have also earned an Associates of Science here at OSUIT while completing their Associates in Nursing. The students will attest to the fact that we have a rigorous curriculum, and we congratulate them on these achievements. And as you can tell, we have many students who are deserving of special recognition. It's an extremely difficult decision every semester to select just 2 of those students for special recognition. These awards are based on the performance in the classroom, in the lab, and at clinical of the student throughout the entirety of the nursing program. Nominations are accepted from faculty and other students, and then voted on by nursing faculty, including your clinical adjunct instructors. The Academic Excellence in Nursing Award recognizes a graduating student who has consistently performed at the highest level in all aspects of the nursing program. The recipient of this award is someone who has demonstrated outstanding academic achievement, who embodies the qualities of professionalism as evidenced by leadership ability, enthusiasm, and dedication to the program and the profession, who demonstrates outstanding clinical competence as evidenced by effective time management, expert application of the nursing process, and the ability to communicate with all members of the healthcare team. Ranked number 1 in her class academically and having earned an A in each of the 6 nursing classes, the Academic Excellence in Nursing Award goes to Hannah Donato. The Excellence in Nursing Practice Award recognizes a graduating student who has consistently performed at the highest level in the nursing program. The recipient of this award is someone who demonstrates a depth and breadth of knowledge in the area of clinical nursing practice, who possesses clinical expertise and attributes of a nursing leader, who enhances the image of nursing through nursing practice, who collaborates in a positive and productive manner with patients, families, peers, staff, and faculty. The student accepts criticism and uses it as a basis for professional growth. Our faculty describe this recipient as dedicated, empathetic, professional, versatile, and engaged. She was also singled out by 3 peer nominations. One instructor said of this student, while she is excellent at the bedside and shows above average proficiency in her skills, what sets her apart from her peers is the way she treats other people. She makes it her mission to reach out to people to make sure they feel included and important, and gives of herself without asking anything in return. The Excellence in Nursing Practice Award goes to Ashley Bosky. She makes it her mission to reach out to people to make sure they feel included and important, and gives of herself without asking anything in return. The Excellence in Nursing Practice Award goes to Ashley Bosky. One of our program's guiding tenets is teamwork and collaboration, and that starts with the relationships that our students build with one another. Student Nurse Association exists to promote fellowship, networking, and philanthropy, and to get there we have meetings and speakers, service projects, and most importantly, parties. Or I should say we had parties and meetings and other events, but with the pandemic and the inability to meet safely in person, our SNA had become dormant. Thanks to some dedicated students who took it upon themselves to resurrect it, SNA had an amazing semester and is positioned to keep growing each year. To make that happen was a major undertaking and would not have been possible without the tireless and enthusiastic service of our SNA officers. To have a great organization, you need great leadership, and I'd like to give special recognition and thanks to our outgoing SNA President, Sarah Driggers, and Treasurer, Taryn Stevenson. Finally, to our graduates. It's been almost exactly 2 years since we had a full in-person pinning. That day was just 3 weeks before you all started your journey as official nursing students. And I don't believe any of us or any of you could have predicted what that future would hold. Everything you expected nursing school to look like, all the excitement, all the warnings, all the this will be the hardest thing you've ever done in your life, none of it went according to plan. Well, except the part where we told you that flexibility was going to be a critical skill for nursing students. That prediction, at least, has proven to be true. But just like school, you're entering the profession in a time of upheaval and uncertainty, not just globally, politically, economically, but really within the profession of nursing. Things are changing at a rapid pace, and it's quite frankly scary to not know exactly what's next. But we are nurses, and we've been here before. Florence Nightingale famously said, "How very little can be done under the spirit of fear." This is as she saw a need in the battlefields of the Crimean War and decided to take action. She identified that soldiers were dying of infection at a much higher rate than their actual battle injuries, and she bucked the system and the doctors and instituted hygiene practices that serve as the foundation of our standards today. And while this accomplishment was profound, what the soldiers remembered her for was the care she provided. She was a light in the darkness who tended to their spirits as well as their bodies. 25 years later, another nurse on another continent, Sarah Barton, is attributed as saying, "I may be compelled to face danger, but never fear it." In her time as a Civil War nurse, she saw that not all victims were found on the battlefields. She was overwhelmed by what she saw happening in the communities where those battles were waged and wanted to do something to restore some degree of hope. She founded the American Red Cross in 1881 and immediately took action. Her group provided food, shelter, and clean water right along with medical care to flood victims in Ohio, communities devastated by hurricanes in Galveston, Texas, and that legacy lives on today. Nurses have been at the forefront of the influenza pandemic of 1919, the polio epidemic of the 1940s and 50s, the AIDS crisis of the 1980s, and jumped full force into caring for patients during the current pandemic, well before we had any vaccine or any real knowledge about how to treat or help our patients. So yes, the future is wide open, and while that is exciting, it can also be scary. But you're nurses. You know how to do this. Always remember, you're making a difference every day in someone's life, no matter how big or how small. You will be their hope when they feel hopeless and their guide when they feel lost. You will be there to comfort them when they have pain and celebrate with them when they have joy. You will be there for the beginning of lives and the ending of others. This is a great privilege. Please don't take it lightly. Believe in yourselves always and in your ability to make an impact and create change. Remember, you come from a legacy of strength. The ceremony you are about to participate in is one that is played out at nursing graduations all over this country. There are variations here and there, but it is in these very rituals and traditions that we remain grounded in and united to our professional community. So while Florence Nightingale and Clara Barton may seem very distant from your world, none of us on this stage or on the floor would be successful nurses without the history and example of those women and those who came after them showing us how to do it. Leading by example, setting standards, evolving with science, putting their lives on the line to care for those who can't care for themselves. And that dedication, that drive, and that passion, and that heart is embedded into every layer of this ceremony. Being here, receiving your pin, lighting your lamp, reciting the pledge, it's the thing that anchors you to the nurses of the past and inextricably links you to the nurses of the future. We know each of you will make a difference in this world, and we will be here cheering you on. As the director of this program, I am immensely proud of the work you have done. And as a nurse and a peer, I'm excited to welcome you to the next generation of nurses. Welcome to the club. We are a motley crew, but my goodness, are we mighty. And I'd now like to welcome Catherine Bible to the stage to begin the pinning portion of our ceremony. I'm excited to welcome you to the next generation. Welcome to the club. We are a motley crew, preceded by April Taylor, who will tell us the significance of the nursing pin.
The significance of the nursing pin. The nursing pin originated from the earliest badges given to those who tended to the sick. The badges were presented to members of the Knights of the Order of the Hospital of St. John the Baptist, a religious order who tended to the ill and wounded crusaders in the 12th century. The tradition of the nursing pin and the ceremonial pinning we know today actually originated in the 1860s at the Nightingale School of Nursing at St. Thomas Hospital in London. Having been recently awarded the Red Cross of St. George for her selfless service to the injured and dying in the Crimean War, Florence chose to extend this honor to her most outstanding graduate nurses by presenting each of them with the Medal of Excellence. The Wolverton Royal Hospital in England initiated the tradition of presenting all graduates with a badge. The nursing pin was presented to the graduating class of 1880 at the Bellevue Hospital of Nursing in New York City. The pin presented to the graduates was both beautiful and symbolic. It featured a crane in the center for vigilance, encircled with a band of blue for consistency, and an outer band of red for mercy and relief of suffering. Since the earliest days of professional nursing in America, graduate nurses have proudly displayed on their uniform the pin that represents their individual school of nursing. The nurse's graduation pin is her treasured symbol that conveys to others his or her association with an everlasting bond with their school. Each pin is distinctive, representing only one program and upholding the proud educational traditions of that school. For the nurse, it also symbolizes honorable completion of a very rigorous and physical demanding nursing preparation program. Each pin is distinctive, representing only one program and upholding the proud educational traditions of that school. For the nurse, it also
Caitlin
symbolizes
Akers.
honorable completion of a very rigorous nursing preparation program.
Caitlin is being pinned by her boyfriend, Gabriel Sandoval. I would like to start off by thanking my new lifelong friends, Claudia, Megan, Hannah, and Cassie. Through all the long study dates and tears, you guys supported me from the very beginning. Next, I would like to thank my parents, Dan and Kelly, and my sisters, Abby and Annette. Thank you for believing in me when I did not believe in myself. Thank you for letting me chase my dreams of becoming a nurse. Last, I would like to thank my boyfriend, Gabe, for being my biggest cheerleader. Without you, I would not be walking across this stage today. I love you all. Thank you. Charlize Dreadful Water Barnett. Without you, I would not be walking across this stage today. I love you all. Thank you. Charlize is being pinned by her father, Franklin Douglas Barnett Jr., and her mother, Carla Lee Dreadforwater. I would like to thank my mom and dad. Thank you for giving me the inspiration to pursue this career, for pushing me to work hard, and for encouraging me to continue my education. Thank you both for the long, hard hours you work to ensure that your children are supported and safe. I love you both so much. I would also like to thank the Couch and Wells family for providing me a home to stay in when I needed it, and for all the support that you have provided. You guys have become a second family to me. I would like to thank my brother Zarin and sister Carlin for sticking with me through this. And lastly, I would like to thank the instructors of the OSUIT nursing program, because I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for you and all the hard work that you do. I would like to thank my brother Zarin and sister Carlin for sticking with me through this. And lastly, I would like to thank the instructors of Megan Barrett. Megan is being pinned by her fiance, Slade Dixon. I would like to start by saying thank you to the best group of girls that I could have had by my side throughout this journey. Hannah, Claudia, Caitlin, and Cassie, thank you for all the pep talks, study groups, and getting me through all my mental breakdowns. I could not have done it without you guys. Next, I would like to say thank you to all my friends and family that are here today. You guys have stuck by me and never stopped encouraging and believing in me the entire time, and for that, I am forever grateful. Last but not least, Slade, I don't think I actually know who was more sick of nursing school, me or you. You guys have stuck by me. But I want to say thank you for putting up with me and believing in me all the way. I couldn't have made it without you. But guys, we made it. Last but not least, Slade, I don't think I actually know who was more sick of nursing school, me or you. Ashley Bosky. But I want to say thank you for putting up with me and believing in me all the way. I couldn't have made it without you. Ashley is being pinned by her mom, Shauna, accompanied by her dad, Steve, sister Kinley, and boyfriend Hayden. I'm so grateful for all my friends and family who have consistently prayed for me. The countless missed family functions and dinners with friends were difficult, but it finally paid off. Thank you to my parents for supporting me through the toughest and ugliest years of my life. I'm not sure if I could have made it without you guys. I want to give the ultimate praise to God for always staying faithful to His Word and guiding me through some of the most trying times I've had during these past 2 years. I give Him all the glory. And this last semester felt like an answer to my prayers and hard work. Lastly, Dad, you can no longer call me a professional student. I will only be answering to Ashley R.N. Shelby Benson. No longer call me a professional student. I will only be answering to Ashley R. Shelby is being pinned by her children, Dalen and Kobe. First, I would like to thank my parents, Jeff and Mary Benson, for their role in my success. From all the nights they watched the boys so I could study, to the overall foundation of hard work they built for their family. I'm forever grateful for you guys, and will always look up to you. As for my sweet boys, Dalen, thank you for always being understanding when I had to miss your practices due to clinicals. And that one time in second semester, when I had another baby we call Kobe. I'm forever grateful for you guys. We have had to grow and make sacrifices together in the past few years, and I'm so blessed to have you and your little brother. Last but not least, shout out to my sisters for coming in clutch to watch the boys when I need them. It takes a village to raise a nurse. We have had to grow and make sacrifices together. I'm so blessed. Last but not least, shout out to my sisters for coming in clutch to watch the boys when I need them. It takes a village to raise Logan Brinker. Logan is being pinned today by her granny, Louise Brinker. Back in 1994, my granny graduated nursing school and received the best graduation gift anyone could ask for, me. With her birthday just around the corner, it was only fitting that she be the one to pin me on this special day. She is the reason I am here. She inspired me to go to nursing school. I would like to thank my mom, dad, and sister for always being there for my meltdowns and encouraging me to continue. I would like to give a huge thank you to my study group, Lane and Claudia, because without you guys, I definitely would not have finished this journey with my sanity. And to everyone else who has supported me and encouraged me along the way, thank you all so much. I would like to give a huge thank you to my study group. Kelsey Carr. And to everyone else who has supported me and encouraged me along the way, thank you all so much. Kelsey Carr is being pinned by her son Silas. I would first like to thank God for giving me the opportunity to be here today and for blessing me with an incredible family, unforgettable friends along the way, and wonderful teachers. I would like to thank my family for their love, support, and selflessness throughout this process. I would first like to thank Mom, Dad, Shane, thank you for all your help with Silas and for sacrificing your time to help me in every way. Hayden and Daniel, thank you for everything you've done for me and Silas. Thank you for tolerating my mood swings, for always celebrating me, and for all the much-needed game nights. Silas, I wouldn't be here if it weren't for you, bud. Thank you for being my biggest helper and always cheering me on. You all made the past 2 years much more enjoyable, and I couldn't have done it without you. I love you guys. Natalie Chavez. Natalie is being pinned by Ashley Bosky. I don't know how I would have made it through this past year without you. Thank you for making me laugh and cry daily in this final semester. I am so proud of us. I want to thank my parents for always supporting me and believing in me. To my tia Martha for always being so understanding and stepping in to remind people that I was not trying to be mean or ignore anyone. I was just stressed, studying, or socially drained. To my Fishy and my Martine for always encouraging me, you the best. To my friends Andrew, Ashley and Boston, thanks for making nursing school bearable. It would have completely sucked without you guys. I wouldn't be here without the support from each of you. Thank you all so much. I love you. To my friends Andrew, Ashley, and Boston, thanks for making Hannah Donato. It would have completely sucked. I wouldn't be here without the support from each of you. Hannah Donato is being pinned by her husband Josh Donato and her daughter Adeline Day. I'd first like to thank all my family that came today. Thank you for believing in me and supporting my dreams. I'd also like to give a big shout out to the best study group around. Thank you for all the laughs and memories that I'll keep forever. Next, I'd like to thank my mom. Thank you for teaching me what kind of a woman I want to be and for always pointing me back to Jesus. Third, I'd like to thank my husband Joshua for encouraging me to chase my dreams. I don't think I would have made it if you didn't selflessly sacrifice your time and energy to clean the house, cook, watch our girl, and miss work so I could study and thrive in school. Last, I'd like to dedicate this pinning to my girl Adeline. Baby girl, you will do far greater things than your daddy and I ever will. I love you all. Sarah Driggers, sorry. Sarah is being pinned by her son, Austin. I can't believe this day is here. For years, it seemed like only a dream. But today, after some bumps in the road and unexpected turns, I'm here, walking across this stage in front of my family and friends. Thank you doesn't even begin to cover it, because this has truly been a journey for me. But thank you to my friends for supporting me through thick and thin. Thank you to my nursing school friends that became family. Thank you to my family for always being in my corner. And thank you to Austin for being my motivation, my reason, and for sacrificing our time together so that I could accomplish this goal for both of us. I hope that I've shown you that anything is possible and that giving up just isn't in our blood. I love you all. Now on to NCLEX. To Austin for being my motivation, my reason, and for sacrificing our time together so that I could Lane Ellard. Lane is being pinned by his mom, Shannon Ellard. I would like to thank my family for pushing me every day and understanding when I missed family events. You guys mean the world to me. Also, you guys will get all the birthday and Christmas gifts I've missed when I'm making this nurse money. I would like to thank Claudia and Logan. It was nice to have people in my corner who understood how hard nursing school is. I also now have 2 lifelong besties, which made nursing school worth it. I would also like to thank my best friends, Ashley and Shirley, for talking me out of my breakdowns and practically making me finish the program. You guys make me feel like I can do anything. Finally, I would like to thank everyone that supported me on this journey. I couldn't have done it without each of you. Ashley and Shirley, for talking me out of my breakdown and practically making me finish the program. You guys make me feel like I can do anything. Finally, Caitlin, Michelle, go down. Everyone that supported me on this journey. I couldn't have done it without each of you. Caitlin is being pinned by her sister Megan, who graduated from this program in 2019. Megan, thank you for being such a great role model and teaching me new things. You are such an intelligent nurse who I always look up to. Coming from a student at OU to a student at OSUIT, I quickly learned how great OSUIT is. I'm officially declaring today, as difficult as this is for me, go Pokes! You're such an intelligent nurse. Thank you to my teachers and administrators for being supportive, kind, and for giving great advice. Mom, Dad, and Grandma, Aunt Catherine, and countless other families, I wouldn't be standing here today if it wasn't for you. I love you to the moon and back. Austin and Sarah, I love you both so much, and I can't even begin to express my gratitude to you. I cherish you both and can't wait for our futures. I'll end this dedication with a quote. Yesterday has forgotten us, tomorrow hasn't met us yet, but today is waiting for us, and it could just be our greatest friend. Atticus. I cherish you both and can't wait for our futures. I'll end this dedication with a quote. Rachel Gunther. Yesterday has forgotten us, tomorrow hasn't met us yet, but today is waiting for us. Rachel is being pinned by her mother Michelle, accompanied by her father Brett and stepfather Scott. I would like to thank my family and friends for staying by my side throughout this journey. Without all of you, I could not have done this without your love, encouragement, and continuous support. I am so proud of myself for following my dreams and never giving up. To my classmates and I, we have a great privilege as nurses. Always believe in yourself, your ability to make an impact, and create a change. As we celebrate and acknowledge that one journey is ending and another is about to begin, congratulations, class of 2021. Have a great privilege as nurses. Always believe in yourself, your ability to make an impact and create a change. As we celebrate and acknowledge that one journey is ending and another is about to begin, congratulations. Did I skip one? I'm sorry. Hold on. I made a mistake. Tristan Michelle Jocelyn. Tristan is being pinned by her parents, McCoy and Bobby. I'd like to say thank you for raising me to be strong and push myself to reach my goals. I'm grateful for everything y'all have done for me, and I'm so blessed to have y'all as my parents. Thank you to my fiance, Caleb, for working hard all those years so I could focus on school. You helped me get through one of the toughest times of my life this semester, and I can't thank you enough. Thank you to my siblings for always being there when I needed y'all. Thank you, Kendall, for the constant support and help. I could not have gotten through this semester without you. Lastly, to my papa, I wish you could be here today, but I know you're sitting on your wing, smiling down from heaven, and bragging about how I finally did it. Thank you, Kendall, for the constant support and help. I could not have gotten through this semester without you. Lastly, to my papa, now Claudia, I wish you could be here today, but I know you're sitting on your wing, smiling down from heaven, and bragging about how I finally did it. Claudia is being pinned by her husband, Ryan Kendrick. First and foremost, I would like to express my gratitude towards my amazing husband, Ryan. You have shown me tremendous support throughout these years, and this would not have been possible without your words of encouragement. Thank you for lending a shoulder for me to cry on every night before an exam and getting me through my many meltdowns. I would also like to give thanks to my incredible sister, Vanessa, and my mom for watching my babies for me so that I could study. Your support has not gone unnoticed, and I cannot thank you enough. Last but not least, thank you to my friends Caitlin, Hannah, and Megan for our many study sessions, countless messages expressing our anxiety over exams. We did it. Your support is not gone unnoticed, and I cannot thank you enough. Last but not least, thank you to my friends Paris Kunzelman and Megan for our many study sessions, countless messages expressing our anxiety over exams. Paris is being pinned by her mother Brenda. First, I would like to thank God for his miraculous plan which led me to nursing. I have truly found myself while in the service of others. Thank you to my parents who knew that I was capable long before I did and pushed me to be my best. Thank you to my sister Karina and brother-in-law CJ for letting me live with them through school and providing amazing dinners and endless laughter when I needed it most. I couldn't thank my fiance Paul enough for all the love and support the last 2 years and always showing me what kind of nurse I want to be. We did it. Go Pogues. I couldn't thank my fiance Paul enough for all the love and support the last 2 years and always showing me what kind of nurse. Emily Ruth Massey. We did it. Emily is being pinned by her grandmother, Glenda James, a retired registered nurse. If I were to name everyone that has supported me over the last 2 years, we would be here all day. I specifically would like to thank my parents, Hank and Julie, my siblings, Brady and Becca, and my 2 best friends, Christian and Braden. I cannot ever thank you guys enough for all the love, support, and encouragement you've given me over the years. Thank you to the lovely OSU MCER family. I love you all, and I am so blessed to have been able to work alongside you. To my wonderful nursing school friends, thank you. You guys are part of the reason I survived these last 2 years. I am so glad I met all of you and cannot wait for us on this new journey. Class of 2021, we did it. To my wonderful nursing school friends, you guys are part of the reason I survived these last 2 years. I am so glad I met Laurie McDonald. Cannot wait for us on this new journey. Class of 2021, we did it. Laurie is being pinned by her husband and hype man, Colton McDonald. I want to say thank you to my husband for always putting me first. You put your dreams aside so that I could chase mine. This would not have been possible without you, and for that, I am forever grateful. You are my rock. To my daughter, Hagen May, thank you for your patience with me. You are my why, and I did this for you. To my parents and in-laws, thank you for being there through my ongoing journey of education. I am done for now. To my daughter, Hagen May, thank you for your patience with me. You are my why, and I did this for you. Everything that you do and have done does not go unnoticed, but most importantly, thank you for watching Hagen and helping me grow into this powerful, beautiful, brilliant, and brave girl. I could not have done this without you guys. My sister, brother, and Nana, thank you for all the encouraging words and jokes. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart. For watching Hagen and helping me grow into this powerful, beautiful, brilliant, and brave girl. Jason Mayer. I could not have done this without you guys. My sister, brother, and Nana, thank you for all the encouraging words and jokes. Jason is being pinned by his wife, Taylor. I would primarily like to thank my wife along with my family. To my wife, Thank you for putting up with 2 years of studyings, clinicals, and off-shift work while I completed my degree. You have no doubt earned the title of Sugar Mama throughout this season. To my family, thank you for supporting me from afar and understanding the mental toll of nursing school. Lastly, I would want to thank my classmates, who I came to rely on with the late-night group me messages, reminding me of things I'd forgotten throughout the semesters. Supporting me from afar and understanding the mental toll of nursing school. Lastly, I would want to thank my classmates, who I came to rely on with the late-night group me
Claudia
messages,
Morellis.
reminding me of things.
Claudia is being pinned today by her husband, Jose Bareilles. Jose, throughout nursing school, you have been by my side through it all. The celebration of passing exams and the breakdowns from studying for said exams. You have been the biggest support system and encouraged me every step of the way, even when I thought I wasn't going to make it. I'd like to say thank you to my parents for constantly letting me know that I'm good enough and for putting up with my insane school schedule. My sisters for keeping a smile on my face, and all of my family and friends for being so supportive throughout the journey. Lane and Logan, thank you for the endless study nights, the shabangs after exams, and the understanding this journey better than anyone else. I am so thankful that nursing school brought us together. We did the dang thing. Crystal Leanne Nunn. Crystal is being pinned by her husband Chase and son Troy. I want to thank my dad and his wife Christy, my sister-in-law PJ, and mother-in-law and father-in-law John and Kathy. You guys helped me so much with keeping my son while I was in class or at clinicals, or just needing some time to study. I appreciate you guys so much. I couldn't have done this without y'all's encouragement and help. I would like to thank my husband Chase for supporting me and encouraging me through this. You always push me to be the best version of myself. And I would like to thank my favorite little guy, Troy, for being patient with me all of those times you wanted to play video games with you or do something with you, and I had to say no because I had to study for a test. You always push me to be the best version of myself. And I would like to thank my favorite little guy, Troy, for being Ivory Okonobo. Ivory is being pinned by her son Kingsley. I would like to thank my friends and family for all of their support, my mom for stepping up and being there for me, and my son without fail. Mrs. Wilson and my cousin Drew for all their excitement, for being my cheerleader when I was just too stressed to care. To Leslie, who sent a good luck text every test date, and to my little man Kingsley for all of the good luck mom and hugs at the door. I came, I saw, I conquered, and I am out. Madeline Kelly Parks. Madeline is being pinned by her fiancé, Seth Garland. I would first like to thank God, for He is the reason for this passion of my heart. To my family, thank you for always believing in me and being so understanding of the dedication it took to get me to this point. To my friends, thank you for cheering me on and knocking sense into me when I felt like quitting. Thank you to the staff for pouring your hearts into my classmates and me. To my classmates, You make me so proud, and I can't wait to watch us all become exceptional nurses. Lastly, thank you to my fiancé, Seth. Not only have you been my #1 supporter, but also my sole provider, partner, friend, and a shoulder to cry on through the entire process. I would not be the woman I am today without you by my side. Happy anniversary, Sethy. I love you. Megan Prater. I would like to thank my family and fiance for supporting me through this program. My mom, An Kyung Prater, is going to pin me today. Thank you, Mom, Dad, Kelly, and DeRay for always pushing me. We wouldn't be here today without your endless support and love. To my classmates, we made it. Alexis Provencher. Alexis is being pinned by her mother, Misty Provencer, and her aunt, Michelle Provencer. These women are true symbols of perseverance. I want to thank these two for never letting me give up on my dream of becoming a nurse. I also want to thank the rest of my family for their continuous love and support over the last couple of years. These last 2 years of nursing school, our classes had to overcome many different obstacles that no classes had to ever overcome, but we did it. Thanks to the amazing teachers that taught us to be successful in nursing school and to learn how to be flexible. I am so thankful for this program and to see what is in store for me during my nursing career. That no classes had to ever overcome, but we did it. Thanks to the amazing teachers that taught us to be successful in nursing Joy school Ramsey. And to learn how to be flexible. I am so thankful for this program and to see what is in store for me during my nursing career. That no classes had to ever overcome, but we did it. Thanks to the amazing teachers that taught us to be successful in nursing Joy Ramsey. Joy is being pinned today by her parents, Larry and Joyce McDaniel. I want to thank everyone for all of their support you have given me since the beginning of this journey called nursing school. Mom, Dad, you have been my biggest fan in all of this, and I cannot thank you enough for all that you have done for me and and with me. Corey and the kids, thank you for everything. I'm not sure my husband Jeff fully understood what he was signing up for in the beginning, but he sure kept my spirits up even though I thought I was doing bad. Missy and Chris, let's go to dinner ASAP. My coworkers for putting up with me reading study questions and letting me reason out the correct answer and encouraging me when I was doubting myself. Lastly, to my classmates and instructors, it's been a wonderful and at times stressful experience that I would not ever change. Austin Ray. Austin is being pinned by his mother Jennifer Ray. Austin Ray. I would like to thank my parents, Ronnie and Jennifer Ray, and my sister, Taylin, for their love and continued support. I would also like to thank my partner, Oscar, and friends, Sarah and Katie, for being there during stressful and often difficult times. To my class, congrats on graduating, and we'll all make wonderful nurses. For their love and continued support. I would also like to thank my partner, Oscar, and friends, Sarah and Katie, for being there during stressful and often Abby Real. Abby is being pinned by her parents, Monte and Luana Real. After 2 years of mentally, physically, and emotionally draining hard work, this day is finally here. First, I would like to thank my wonderful parents for always believing in me and being my biggest supporters. I wouldn't be who I am today or have made it this far without both of you. To Josh, thank you for being by my side during the late nights, early mornings, the crying sessions, and the moments of celebration. You have been my rock throughout the whole journey, and I am so excited to see where this step takes us. To my family and friends, thank you for always being a phone call away and being understanding when I had to spend time studying instead of being with you. Lastly, to my family that can only be here in spirit, thank you for being my guardian angels. I hope I have made you proud. NCLEX, here I come. Serenity Short. Serenity is being pinned by her daughters, Tess and Allie. I would like to thank my mom and dad for always supporting me and encouraging me to keep going. My amazing boyfriend, Rusty, for stepping in and helping me hold my life together through all of this, and for bringing me 2 bonus blessings, Bella and Wyatt, to share this journey with, but mostly for all of the long foot rubs while I was studying. There were a lot. Most of all, I want to thank my 2 beautiful angels, Tessa and Allie, for being so understanding when I had to study or miss their school parties because I had class or clinical. You 2 are the reason that I had my desire to start this journey in the first place, and you have been my motivation all the way through. I love you all so very much, and we did it. Sarah Smith. Sarah is being pinned by her husband David and her niece Emily. First off, thank you to all of my friends and family that have helped me through this process. I would like to thank my grandma and grandpa for always, and I mean always, being a phone call away. Your words of encouragement and love have pushed me through this. Mom, thank you for everything that you've done to help me get here. Emily, your loving words and caring actions have helped me more than you will ever know. I appreciate you putting up with my stress, David. Thank you for being my rock, being my shoulder to cry on, and my biggest supporter. I love you more than I can ever even express. I am so ready for this next chapter of our life together. And finally, Granny Bonnie, I wish you could be here physically today so that I could tell you that you were right. I did it. Taryn Renee Stevenson. Tara Stevenson is being joined by her dad, Jim, and being pinned by her mom, Tammy. I want to start off by thanking God for his constant hand over my life, guiding me in doing what my heart has desired for years. My mom, who is my best friend, counselor, and comic relief. My dad for being my cheerleader and never going without saying, I am so proud of you, sis. And to my brother, Tyler, for believing in me always. Thank you to my nanny, Grandpapa and Grandma Margaret for always supporting me and my dreams, to Taryn for always inspiring and encouraging me, and to Miranda for showing me so much grace when I was consumed with studying. And last but certainly not least, thank you to each and every instructor who has poured their knowledge into my brain. We made it, class, and I'm so proud of each and every one of you who has fought so hard for this moment. NCLEX, you're next. Kendra Ann Steins. Kendra is being pinned by her husband, Ryan. Today, I'm proudly standing as a new nurse in a family along with my mother-in-law, Patsy, my Aunt Shelby, and my grandmother, Nancy. You all have been a great inspiration to me on this journey. I need to thank my parents, especially my mom, Susie, who played a vital role in my success by helping me with my 3 kids. There is absolutely no way I would have passed without your help and encouragement. I must thank my husband, Ryan, and my kids, Audrey, Colin, and James. You all had so much patience with me. We had too many pizza dinners during nursing school. The laundry was out of whack and some missed school activities, but it meant the world to me when you cheered me on after every test and every semester. This was definitely a team effort. Dalen Sturman. Dalen Sturman. Dalen is being pinned by her aunt, Tabby Flood. As a kid, I was warned about peer pressure. I didn't expect my aunt to be the one I needed to be weary of. However, here I am, 1 degree and the soon-to-be titled registered nurse, all from the pressure of a bossy nature of my Aunt Tabby. She pushed me further than I believed I was capable of. So thank you for pushing and pinning me in this ceremony. No, Aunt Tabby, you can't cry, because I will cry, and I didn't prepare for crybaby tears. A shout out to my family for helping when I asked, my best friend for my last minute emergencies, and my cousin who did a little brother pickup duty. Thank you. No, Aunt Tabby, you can't cry, because I will cry, and I didn't prepare for crybaby tears. A shout out to my family. Crystal Tabby Type. Crystal is being pinned by her husband, Miko, and parents, Raymond and Cindy. Wow, I can't believe I did it. I'm finally here. This has been a hard road with lots of ups and downs, but I never gave up, and it has paid off. Through failing the first time, to getting my LPN, coming back the second time, and finally being able to say I passed. I've learned so much, grown as a person and as a nurse, and met new friends along the way. Thank you to my husband for being my rock through all of this emotional roller coaster, and always reminding me I can do it, even when I felt as though I couldn't. And thank you to my parents for everything you have done to help me along the way, for always believing in me and being there for me through it all. I couldn't have done it without the 3 of you. And always Boston Williams. Boston is being pinned by Dr. Kimberly Huckabee. While a lot of things have gone and changed over the past 2 years while I've been in nursing school, she has been a constant through it all. A boss, a teacher, and a mother. A swift kick in the butt when I needed it. I couldn't begin to thank her for all that she has done for me over the years. Her and all of my Bent Arrow family. And of course, I can't forget to say thank you to my beautiful girlfriend for sticking it out with me these past 2 years. And I've got to give a big shout out to Ashley and Natalie for hanging back a semester so we could finish together. Gas prices have been getting outrageous. And of course, I can't forget to say thank you to my beautiful girlfriend for sticking it out with me these past 2 years. And I've got to give a big shout out to Ashley and Natalie for hanging back a semester so we could finish together. Gas prices have Taylor Williamson. Taylor Williamson is being pinned by her Aunt Sheila Sanders. I would first like to say thank you to my partners, as well as the rest of my family, for always making me feel like I am more than capable in reaching my goals. I appreciate that more than you know. To my nursing school friends, Peyton, Lane, Logan, and Claudia, I wouldn't have wanted to do this with anyone else. Thank you for making life fun. Lindsay, Kayla, and Austin, thanks for always listening to me complain about school, even if you had no clue about what I was saying. To the nurses in my life, I wouldn't be here today without you. Lacey, I hope to be half the labor and delivery nurse you are someday. And Tiffany, thanks for all of your words of wisdom. Last and mostly importantly, I'd like to thank God for being with me every step of the way. I love you all, and thank you. Daniel Marie Yoakum. Daniel could not be here with us today as she is home with her beautiful newborn baby. Rachel Young. Daniel could not be here with us today as she is home with her beautiful newborn baby. Rachel Young. Rachel is being pinned by her parents, Pete and Rhonda. I would like to thank God, my family, and my friends for supporting me and encouraging me over the last 2 years. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for being there for me every day through it all and being my biggest cheerleader in everything that I do. I am so grateful for all the family I had praying for me before every test. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Lastly, thank you to all of my sweet friends that I have made during this journey for always being so encouraging and uplifting. I am so thankful for all the memories we have made. You're all going to make great nurses. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Lastly, thank you to all of my sweet friends that I have made during this journey for always being so encouraging and uplifting. I am so thankful for all the memories we have made. You're all going to make great nurses.
The nursing pen originated from the earliest, wrong speech. Okay, let's try this one. Florence Nightingale, an English nurse and pioneer reformer, was born in Florence, Italy on May 12 in 1820. She died August 13, 1910. History was made during the Crimean War when Florence took 38 women to Turkey to nurse the sick and wounded British soldiers. The British government had never before permitted women to do this. Because of her selfless duty during the Crimean War, Florence Nightingale became known as the Lady with the Lamp. As a tribute to Florence's dedication, the lamp icon became a symbol of nursing. The nursing students honor the dedication of Nurse Nightingale and symbolically plan to carry the ideals for which she stood in the candle lighting portion of our pinning ceremony. The tradition of candlelighting and pledge recognizes her ideal. Low in the house of misery, a nurse with a lamp I see, passing through the glimmering glow and flit from room to room. A nurse with a lamp shall stand in the great history of the land. A noble type of good heroics they stood. A nurse with a lamp I see, passing through the glimmering glow and flit from room to room. A nurse with a lamp shall stand in the great history of the land. A noble type of good heroics.
I watch you bow your head each day. It's the little things that make you feel this way. Don't let their words fill you with doubt. Lift your head and watch your dreams branch out. Don't you give up now. You have made your vows. You might not know how, but you will find the key. Feel your soul arise from the dark in your eyes. Watch it come alive. This is your destiny. You thought that it can't be done. Can you see how far you've come? There's so much more space for you to find. So I give up on what you love if you haven't tried. Don't you give up now. You have made your vows. So I give up on what you love if you haven't tried. Don't you give up now.
At this time, I would like to invite all nurses to please stand and join us as we recite the Florence Nightingale Pledge. I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to pass my life in purity and to practice my profession faithfully. I will abstain from whatever is deleterious and mischievous and will not take or knowingly administer any harmful drug. I will do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession and will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping and all family affairs coming to my knowledge in the practice of my calling. With loyalty will I endeavor to aid the physician in his work and devote myself to the welfare of those committed to my care.
Watch you come alive. This is your destiny.
On behalf of the administration, faculty, staff, and students, I want to thank you for celebrating this joyous occasion with us and invite you to join us in the nursing building for a reception. Let's give one last hand to our graduates. On behalf of the administration, faculty, staff, and students, I want to thank you for celebrating this joyous occasion with us and invite you to join us in the nursing building for a reception. Let's give one last hand